Yeah, Scott.
Right. Welcome to wildtruth.com. Now I've got a few queries about the pyramids. So, regardless of when they were built, I want to talk about how they were built. Now, the pyramids, the average rock weighs anywhere from 2 to 40 tonnes. Laser cut, put into position perfectly, can't fit a tally-ho cigarette paper between them, and yet we're led to believe they were cut with copper tools, copper saw blades, and they sprinkled sand on the copper, which gave them extra friction so the blades cut through the sandstone. Now let's just take the Great Pyramid. There's 2,300,000 blocks in the pyramid. Now, as I say, some of the blocks weigh 40 tonnes, some weigh 2 or 3 tonnes. The biggest one weighs in the vicinity of 700 tonnes. Now, how did they get these rocks over the sand to put on the pyramids? There's no record in history that they went to Europe, cut down hundreds of forests and brought thousands of logs back to roll them on, because there's no mention of it in history. Also, there's thousands of hieroglyphic stories all over the world, from caves to inside tombs, inside pyramids. Who ate what, who married who begat this, who begat who. But there's not one word on who built the pyramids. Totally omitted from all our history. Now this is a bit sus. So, let's just look at it logically. They say it took 20 years to build the Great Pyramid. And they also say that it was built by farmers. Now those farmers only worked in the wet season building the pyramids, which is 3 months of the year. The other 9 months they were farmers. So if you have a 20 years time span to build the pyramid, but then you lost 9 months every year because of their other work that they were committed to, 20 years times 3 months.
3 years.
Okay, so then you start doing the maths on how many blocks. Now even if it took full 20 years, it's like every 8 minutes somebody had cut a stone, right, and 2 to 40 tonne on average. It's like, "Oi, Akbar, Muhammad, throw up another stone." Alright, and we're going up something like 6 or 7, 450 feet high it is, the pyramid. So I don't think you're going to be throwing up stones willy-nilly every 8 minutes and laying them over a 20-year period. That's night and day, 24/7. So then if you take 9 months out of the year and only have 3 months of building, it works out that it's about every 2 seconds they were throwing up one of these rocks and placed them perfectly in position. And by satellite, it covers 13 square acres, the Great Pyramid, and it's only 1/4 of an inch off dead centre. We can't even build, a building 10% that size and get it correct with the cardinal points and centre it. So obviously we didn't build it. Now they've been ratted over the years, bits taken off, other things built, some things built, next to them, on top of them. So everyone's confused about the age of them. I believe they're like 20 to 30,000 years old. And they've never found a dead body in any pyramid, ever. So they weren't tombs. Right? So I want to know how, when the quarries they get these granite stones from are between 20 and 50 kilometres away up the Nile and over a mountain range, how did they shift them and cut them from there, take them over a mountain range, sail them down the Nile, shift them across the desert, and then pick them up and lay them perfectly every 2 seconds or every 8 minutes? Or therefore wouldn't take, say it was every day or every 6 months to lay a stone. It just doesn't add up. So there's only one answer, the universal answer that can encompass all this. Technology that was not of this world. And that's the wild truth.